everyone, and welcome to Girls from These Worlds. I am the keeper for this evening, Sade or Amber's, she, they pronouns, and tonight we are going to be continuing with the Arcane Core Seekers, Episode 6, Chaos Mode, based off of how we left off, of course. But without further ado, I would like to introduce our cast, starting with Iris.
Me first?
Yes.
Again? No, I'm
Again?
kidding.
What?
um, Hello, my name is Iris Wyndham. My pronouns are she, they, and I will be playing Cordelia. Currently the monstrous. Pronouns she, her. Yeah.
Yeah.
um, yeah, yeah.
All right, cool. And then, hi.
Hi guys, I'm Vin at VinVoxV8, and I'll be playing Millie, the spooky. My pronouns are he, they, and Millie's pronouns are they, them.
Awesome, awesome. And Red.
Hi, I'm Mischievous Red. My pronouns are she, her. I'll be playing Megan Frost, the Crooked. His pronouns are also she, her.
Awesome. And Jazz.
What up? My name's Jazz. My pronouns are she, they, and I am playing Mo Jackson, the professional, whose pronouns are she, her.
Sweet, sweet, sweet. Cool. All right, now, if you like the story so far, and you like other stories on Girls from These Worlds, please consider subscribing, supporting us in any way you possibly can. It helps to keep it running in general. So please consider. On top of that, I will let y'all know about our content warnings for this evening. A little bit of update, but not surprisingly, based off where we left off. So we are going to be focusing on the following elements: violence and combat, trauma and processing trauma, grief, processing grief, mind and body horror, dark imagery or concepts, descriptive scenes of death, no gore, just dark and fury, illusions and altered realities, memory manipulation, and just general creepy atmosphere. If you need to step away for any reason whatsoever, please do so. Like it's okay. Please take the time you need. If this is any of these elements don't sit right with you, and that doesn't go just for you, the audience member, it also goes for the cast as well. So, without further ado, we're going to recap from where we left off, starting with Cordelia and Ezra. After Millie leaves through the door having been broken, upon racing over Millie unexpectedly, Cordelia, you're left with Ezra, who was a little shaken after obviously lights going out, as well as his cousin trying to destroy his arm with Maverick. So please take up where that left off. What happened there?
Yes. In that scene, we got to explore a little bit more about what all Cordelia needs to perform her ritual that she's been working on that was originally for Ezra, but has now sort of switched courses. And we also just got a slight look into where those two little lovebirds are, with their sort of just almost grief or almost just sort of tension between the two of them. Because as much as they are both ecstatic that, or at least the way that I see it, as ecstatic as they are to finally be able to be back together again, there's also a lot going on. And so on both ends there, we just saw that they were working towards being in better places. But yes.
All right. And then you go over to Mo's. You go to see Mom.
Yes. Cordelia went in search of her mother, and not finding that comforting force and instead finding a chaotic one, sort of switched paths, and
on brand.
yes. And just in seeing Willow there, tried to expedite the string of the Dawn route that she had been sort of commissioning from Willow, and then also talked a little bit about how she just needs a body again, and she very much would like to not wait any longer to try and get that sorted out. And so she sort of set all that in motion, even offered up just a flat out favor to be called upon later. And then, as ghosts are ought do, didn't sleep and just went around searching for the last couple of ingredients. Of course, picked up the blood vial from Theo's office, I believe, but was not able to find the Reaper's Breath or the Devil's Favor that she requires for the final bit.
Okay, cool. And you go hunting for the rest of the night. No sleep, no rest. Unfortunately, meaning no healing of the one harm that you have. It's all good. Don't worry. It's probably gonna be fine. From there, we follow Megan, who decides to talk to Theo about what he is, as well as finding out more information about Nephilim in general that needs to provide for you before you go there. You want to pick up from?
I think that conversation went swimmingly, Sade.
It went totally fine.
It went amazing. So,
mm-hmm.
Megan's probably on Theo's shit list.
Yes.
He was very upset that she broke into her house. That she learned a bit about kind of what his motives are. Didn't get as much information as she hoped. But she did learn that his wings were taken away by humans.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You also kind of try to proposition them to help you with your situation at the core in terms of, that they're after you, in general. So,
and he made her promise not to make any more deals without thinking about it.
Without thinking about it, knowing who
Which
it
in and of itself is kind of a deal because it's a promise, but we won't get into that.
Yeah, it's all probably fine. But yeah, so high tense conversation. You end up leaving before Theo ends up kicking you out of their house. Just in time. And then you go to Mo's apartment as well. Also looking for safety and also realizing Mo is not there, but Willow is. And you stay for the night there. The next morning happens. Mo, you wake up in a unknown, nondescript attic space somewhere. You wanna take it from there? What happened? You might remember or not remember,
I don't know. I don't remember shit. I do remember getting into a taxi at the end of the night, and after that is a complete blur. Don't know why I'm here. After freaking out a little bit, finding my phone, checking my messages, saying that everybody and their sister is worried about me. I have a couple of things to go over. So basically, Damien's worried. I think Janice tried to tell me that Megan's in trouble. Not like in trouble in danger. I mean like in trouble as in like going to the principal's office in trouble.
To say.
I forget the it's okay, I can
The person that you're the owner of the store that...
Oh no, Jack, the researcher. They want to talk to me about something, and I ended up calling them later. But that is after I basically shoot off a text, "I'm good," to everybody who is asking about me. And I go down and I meet the owner of the Collector's Conservatory, Audrey, who is very cute and possibly dangerously powerful. And yeah, it turns out, I'm sorry, what are Audrey's pronouns?
She, her.
She, her? Okay. I basically thanked her for saving my butt. She was like, yeah, you were wandering around in Caligo Alley looking for something before you just kind of passed out. And so I was like, cool. That's great. Nice to meet you. I'm going to go. But before I could leave, somebody walked in looking for Devil's Favor or Reaper's Breath or possibly whatever else you were looking for to get this elixir thing, the ingredients for this elixir. And I would have totally bypassed him except for the fact that he was a little suspicious. Yeah, don't be suspicious. Turns out it was Ezra.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, he was wearing like this little like hood that kind of disguised like his voice and his like face. So you couldn't really see or like recognize him. But like I registered his little speech pattern. And I was like, I know that bitch. So yeah. Oh, also Mo found out that she's got this weird mind reading power thing whenever she asks questions to people. So that's interesting. Anyway, they had a nice long-awaited reunion. She finally got to see him in person, alive. That was nice. Um, yeah, and she confessed to him that a lot of stuff is happening. She called Jack and was like, "Hey, what's up?" And Jack was like, "Yo, you might be possessed by a book. Also, Megan's in trouble." And Mo was like, "Okay, that's a lot. I need to check on my kids, but I'll be back at base in just a second." This is a really long recap. And
We love your recaps, don't worry.
a lot of stuff happened, okay?
Mhm.
I was like, yeah, I'll be there in like 2 hours. Just give me like 2 hours. I need to check on my kids. And then she and Ezra tried to go home, but they got blocked by 3 folks who feel rather threatening. It's fine. I have a knife.
Looming in a dark alley. What?
Looming in a door. Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's totally weird.
What? That's not normal for New York. What? So yeah.
Cool. All right. An awesome recap. And then Cordelia,
Thank
you Cordelia, you had also you could find out the little bit of information about what else you need. You need an elixir of some sort, as well as people pointing you in the right direction, which was the collector's conservatory as well. You end up showing up not that long after Ezra and Mo leave. You want to do a mini recap of that?
Yeah, sure. I also met the just lovely owner of the Collector's Conservatory, and she sort of having no respect for customer confidentiality, was just like, oh yeah, no, those 2 people that you just gave me a super half-assed description of, they were in here like 2 minutes ago. They went that way. And they were also looking for the exact same things that you are. So odd. And so I was like, yeah, I think I know them. Do you happen to have either of those ingredients? And in a shocking turn of events, Cordelia didn't just take the easy way out and take the devil's favor. She actually, sort of going along with almost Ezra's wishes, went for just looking for a way to find Reaper's Breath instead, which is essentially just the proper the scientific name for ectoplasm. And
The street name is
yes,
is
the street name. Yes,
sorry,
no worries. And then she set off on her way after a promise of a favor if she was to return with a place or means to get some Reaper's Breath for the lovely owner of the shop.
Sweet.
Yes.
And then you probably will stumble upon Ezra and Mo in a bit.
Who knows?
Who knows? But we end off where Megan wakes up. Well, I was worried because Mo didn't return. Damien is brought to Mo's apartment because he is also worried about where Mo might be. He looks a little very frazzled, like he did not sleep that night. And Megan, you decide to try to find out where Mo might be. You want to
Yeah,
what happened
I
there?
use some mirror magic, which works oh so well in the past and never get caught, and see that Mo is possessed by the doll maker, and then the doll maker realizes both like Mo's eyes and the doll maker's eyes go like pitch black demony, and then they start talking to Megan through the mirror. Megan tries to break the mirror. It does not break. It refuses, and that's where we leave off.
Mm-hmm. And the doll maker talks to you through the mirror, and it's probably totally and entirely fine, and you're safe. So that's where we left off. Anything else that I'm missing? Okay, cool. Without
I'm
further
scared.
it's
How the fuck did I forget that happened?
I also forgot that happened.
because it was extremely surprising.
It
and
was
left-
traumatic and I blocked it out.
I did come out of nowhere using the voice mod, so I'm so very sorry.
It
But
was
yes,
traumatic
without
for
further-
y'all. It was traumatic for me.
To a point where it's just like, I'm sorry, what'd you say? I panicked. Did you say that again? That creepy line that you said? Can you do it again in the same voice one more time? All right, cool. So we pick up from not where we left off. We are going to Millie. Millie, you have fallen asleep that night and you don't remember most of the dream, but you suddenly, it's very like it's a dreamless sleep. But all of a sudden you wake up in the hallway of a home. Remember this home. It takes you a little bit of time to recognize that it is Ezra's house, not his apartment, home that he grew up in, where you both played in or hung out in, sleepovers, all that jazz. And you also realize, based off of the height of doors, the height of things, that you are shorter than you are currently present. So you're probably 7, 8, 9 years old, maybe. As you realize it's late at night, like you can see the stars through the skyline. You're in like a condo of some sort as you're passing down the hallway. There's like night lights in the plugins outlets as you're walking down the hall. And you go to the living room. You can hear that the TV's on. Not staticky, playing a movie of some sort. And it's a movie that you and Ezra watch very often. It's Casper. So yeah. So as you're walking down, you see that there's a blanket fort made in front of the TV. You can see the outline of it. And that's where you are. You can Ezra's in there. It's just that like you can't see him or anything like that. Since yours. You're muted.
Hello? Are you in there?
No.
I mean, you can lie, but I can just and they just peel the fort back.
Can you not?
What? Are you scared of the movie?
No, I'm not scared of the movie. Watch this like
Then what are you doing? And then they just
20,000
like
bajillion
make
times.
themselves at home, like, push their way in.
Go
What
to
are you
sleep.
doing?
I'm watching like, and you see Ezra's like in a corner, like has blankets, hair's a lot wilder and longer, basically blocking his face, like just like part of his face. Never got a haircut at this point for some reason. And you see that his knees are up. He has like a book, like a sketchbook or something like that, and has like the perfect placement of where the blankets are parted so you can see the screen but also feel cozy. You're not sure how he figured that out, but good on him. He probably figured that out on his own after like an hour of like setting this shit up. And it's like I'm not go to sleep. No.
I was asleep, and then the you and the movie, and I was just curious. I'm sorry. Do you want me to go? I'll just go.
No, you don't have to go. I just couldn't sleep.
Oh. And then you're telling me to sleep. That doesn't make any sense.
I have a nightmare. And I can't go to sleep.
Then I'll sit with you. We'll stay awake. And then we'll fall asleep, hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah. That was the plan, but it's been a little bit already. Sorry to like alert you. I guess you're.
No, I woke up on my own. I think
And they sit down, like not as flustered and hurried as they did like intruding, because now they're clearly more concerned with Ezra, and they're like kind of trying to find something to find a conversation on, but they just like spacing out and looking at the movie and like a peek of the stars from the blanket fort and just going quiet.
So,
Oh, did you count sheep?
yes, I counted sheep.
Did you want to count something else?
Like what?
Uh, you can count your crayons, the number of pages in your sketchbook, the number of ghosts in Casper that isn't Casper.
Mills. I've counted sheep. I've had warm milk. I've pick a thing. I've already tried. I've watched Lion King before this. That was a mistake. I still cry at the Mufasa part. It doesn't matter.
Have you considered?
What?
Knock you out.
No. And he like nearly eats the sketchbook at you. He's like, no, like I'll kick you. Don't start with me. He like gets ready to throw the book at you as like you're getting ready to like.
She's like, they're dodging, they're ready. It's all playful.
And then just quickly dips to get a pillow and then eats it at you.
They take it to the face, but it's latched on. They're ready.
It, okay? Like this is the opposite of going to sleep or counting sheep.
Okay, fine.
And they just pillow tucked behind, fall back, and they start counting.
You're so weird. But thank you. No. Can you keep a secret?
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're supposed to be counting.
This is not. It's a yes or no question. It has nothing to do with counting.
Of course, yeah. I like secrets.
Of course you do. A friend of mine isn't doing very well. And I don't know when they're gonna be better.
Oh.
And I'm not supposed to say anything about it, but
I mean, is it like chicken noodle soup better or like not great better? We don't talk about not better.
kind of in between.
Oh.
I hope he's okay. He just didn't look so good.
It'll be fine. I hope it'll be fine.
I do too. But I haven't been able to sleep since, so it didn't look really good. Mom kind of kicked me out of the room before I could find out what happened. But
Well, if you go to sleep, you can dream about him getting better.
I like the way you think, Mills. I wish that's how nightmares work.
I mean, I know that's not how they work, but if we just, try, maybe. It's hard. It's very hard, and it's so it's the best. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm just glad you're here.
And I'm glad you're here.
And he takes another pillow and like yeets it at you again. Like it's like no more of this, whatever this is.
You brought it up, and then like they're gonna take that pillow and sandwich their face. So it's pillow head pillow Othello style.
Oh my god, I love that. Okay. So as you like mush, right, to make a head sandwich, essentially, you hear him flop next to you, on another mound of pillows. I was like, oh, where did we leave off? 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. And then the memory shifts. You're you're crouched on the ground. You're, how old is Millie right now? Like present day Millie? 29?
Yeah, I think like 20
20,
something like that.
29.
Yeah. Something like that.
So you're 26, I would say. You look frazzled, kind of in shock all of a sudden. And you're you're in an interrogation room, you're on the floor, kind of like collapsed onto your knees. And you're brought back to present of whatever this present is. You see Ezra crouched across from you and is trying to lift someone's head up, and is resuscitating them. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I think that's fine. I think that's enough. And then you see him reach over. His hair is black. He has his glasses on. Wearing a hoodie. And he reaches over to the person that he's crouched over. And there's blood on his hands as he's like healing their head, or attempting to. And he looks up at you and he's extremely confused. This is more present. It's like, what the fuck? What? Why would you do this?
I mean, it's an interrogation room. I was getting information like I was told to.
Okay, but he's nearly dead. What do you mean?
I mean, he's not dead anymore.
No. What the fuck happened?
I don't know. It just happened. Look, I'm going to need time to process this. You did what you needed to. Thank you for doing what you did. Uh, I'm sorry, okay?
It's fine. You've never done this before.
I know. I like it happened. It's over. The person isn't dead. Hooray, yippee. Maybe I should go.
Yeah. And he like looks back at them, looks back at you. I'll talk to you later. Mo's calling someone down the hallway already about this. Okay, just
Okay, it's listen. If we have to say something, like they're walking backwards as they're talking, trying to formulate something. Things just got too hostile. I maybe lost my temper or something.
maybe.
Maybe.
It's okay, Mill. It's okay, Mills. It's
Yeah,
fine.
I'm going. I'm out and
Yeah.
out the door.
All right. You back out of the door, and you bump directly into someone. You turn around. You see Theo there. Now, Theo was not here before in this memory. They are significantly taller than you just in general. Like I think they're like 6'2", 6'3". And they're kind of looking down at you, and you realize there's something off. You're not entirely sure what. But very stone faced look down at you and was like, so losing your temper is a regular thing then.
You weren't here.
Was I?
You weren't.
No, I was here. I mean, I don't know what you're seeing right now, but I was here. I've always been here.
Look, I'm dreaming, aren't I? This is a dream.
Ding,
This
ding,
is...
ding, ding, ding. Got it.
Okay, so if I'm dreaming, that means I can do something about this. And their hands are automatic, just like lurching for his neck.
No, you could try. Hands around their neck. It's like, but see, I bought you into this dream in general. I just wanted to find out a little bit more about you. It seems that this form, like looks down, is like this makes you the most angry right now. Interesting.
They're squeezing.
Mm-hmm. You can try.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. Just like stone eyes up forward at the throat, just like a stress toy.
The form turns into smoke and dips out of your hands before crawling between your legs to go to the opposite side of you. You realize you're not in the hallway anymore. You're just in a black space. You can see each other very clearly. It's like you're standing on water, is the best way to put it, like ripples, essentially. You don't know when that transition happened, but they're behind you now, and you probably whirl around to look at them. It's just interesting that you don't know, you act like you know what's going on, and you really don't. Didn't think it a little weird that you were able to just kind of fly anywhere you wanted to all of a sudden?
Look, I am too tired for coy or playfulness or whatever bullshit you're doing. Just tell me what's going on.
Deep experimentation. I understand the need to get more power. And I'm glad I can help you with that. But maybe just maybe, he like leans forward to you. I want to find out where that ability comes from. Don't you think it was a little weird that you actually killed a man? Your cousin just saved you from really getting that? Probably getting fired by the Corps, which you can't really get fired by the Corps. But don't you think that was a little weird? Sudden temper tantrum there. Really caved a man's head in.
I come from a line and world of magic. There really isn't much left to surprise me.
Well, that's unfortunate. It's only going to get more surprising from here on out. So, whenever you need to use these abilities, circling you, of mine, you're going to do exactly as I say, or you just can't use them.
Of yours.
Of mine.
And the gears start turning as we, the player V, Billy, the character.
All good. It's all Gucci.
How?
How? What?
How did this happen? When I didn't
Wouldn't
know.
you know that? Didn't you take the devil's blood? Oh, right. It's devil's blood you took, not demon's blood. Maybe we need to talk to Audrey about that. Devil's blood's a little different. You can't really balance it out. I mean, you could. You're going to be really exceptional about it, which I'm pretty sure you weren't aware of. But you can see like Theo's face is kind of changing a little bit. Eyes, you can pick up what's wrong now. His eyes are a different color. They're darker. His are light. Like that's what you know. Is like at least at the very least, like Theo's eyes were a light color. This is like dark. brown, red. You're not sure what it is. And it's like, I want to figure that out. When you do rituals such as that, kind of need to go in with a clear mind. I don't think you did. I mean, I'm here, so. And I have 2 other helpful little demons to help me. But Rage here, coming to you live.
I'm in shock and awe.
Gotta give me a little bit more of that. I kind of thrive on that energy, but it seems like you're kind of balanced on that. It's unfortunate. I was looking for like, oh no, please don't. That's what kind of like makes me excited. But I guess I'm just not gonna get it out of you, at least not yet.
So why the ruse?
I wanted to learn more about you, Millie, Mildred, Mills. That's all. Oh, and to let you know I'm here. And I can just take those abilities away whenever I wanted. When you really need it the most. Watch out. He's seeing you. And then you wake up in your dorm.
And just look down at their hands. Give them kind of more or less fingers and like rolling the wrist.
I would say that your foci, which is scars, correct? Like scars that you engraved into yourself, burn. Not by a lot, just enough to remind you. And then you get a ping on your phone.
What does it say?
Like out of frame phone. You get there's 2 messages, but the one that just pinged in is from some CC. It says like, so how's everything going with your experimentation? Just checking in on you. Smiley face.
Do I know who this is?
It's Audrey.
Okay. And just what's the difference between demons and devil's blood? Just straight
That's
up
what you
question.
Okay. Oh, well, the difference is demon blood is a little bit more easy to take control of, to own, essentially. It's just meant to be an enhancement. Devil's blood, on the other hand, is a lot harder, but you get more powers out of that. You can get more strength out of that. It's just you might get in contact with the devil that had given you the powers. Why? Question mark.
Just studying later. And they just click the phone off.
Cool. The other notification is from Janice. No, sorry, you get 2. You have 2 more. So one is from Janice, which is like the above a handler. And then there is one from what's her name again? Aurora. There we go. Because I'm like, we barely have Aurora talk to Aurora. Aurora is your acting handler. Aurora in all caps is like, where is everyone? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Janice says, like, have you seen Megan or Mo? Half of your team seems to be missing. I know you're at least at the core. We need to talk. And at that exact moment, you hear a knocking at your door.
Of course, of course, of course, of course. They're gonna go to the door.
Open it. And you do see Janice there. Stoneface. That message was sent like 20 minutes ago. So like she probably like tumbled down into your dorms. Arms crossed, looking very grave. It was like, okay, what the fuck is going on with your team right now?
If I could tell you, I would.
Break it down. Trying to keep it together.
Okay.
Megan stole something from a warehouse. It is a high caliber item. She normally takes smaller things, like we don't know, but we do. But they're insignificant. That wasn't. So that's one. She's missing, and her phone turned off. Mo has been missing since last night. Where is everyone? And I can't find Cordelia. You're the only one I know that is here.
I mean, I say this in all honesty and emphasis. If I could tell you, I would.
The cleaners are after Megan. If you would not mind going to either Mo's apartment or calling someone and finding out where they are, I would very much appreciate that. I understand if you're trying to protect Megan, but we will find her eventually. But at least go and find Mo. You don't know where she is.
I will find someone.
Thank you. And roll weird for me.
I'm allergic to weird.
Nah,
Can I be excused?
No.
Oh,
No.
oh, nuts. Okay, let's see. My weird is so sexy, though.
It's all about that weird.
That's a 13.
Oh my god. Okay. Give me 1 second. All right, so I didn't expect a 13. Sorry, you always blindside me with like you're above normal weird. The room gets several degrees colder all of a sudden when you say that. And she glares at you, looks you over. Something's different about you.
I got new glasses.
Right. Anyway, find someone. I'll be in contact. And she storms away. Millie, where are you going after this?
They're gonna hit Mo's apartment.
So you're gonna go to Mo's apartment. Have you ever been to Mo's apartment?
Probably not.
Okay. Are you taking public transit or are you going to use wings here?
Oh, gosh, when I have the option, you know what I gotta do.
So are you going to Mo? Or are you going... Because like if you've never been to her house, you don't know what it looks like.
You're right.
Are you going to like, I need to find Mo or something else?
You're right. I can use angel wings to go to a person you know well. So yeah, I'm just going straight to Mo.
Cool. Awesome. Love to see it. Be there in a second. Hold on. Yes. Megan. Hi. So sorry, people. My mod isn't working, so I'm just gonna sound ominous as Sade. It's all good. So, Megan, you tried to break the connection, and you were not able to when you were like you looked to see what Mo was doing. Unfortunately, you saw where she had been, but you weren't able to progress forward past the taxi trip. And you saw that Mo is possessed by something. And then as you try to break control because they see you, they're looking at you just fine. Two sets of eyes are staring at you in the back seat of a taxi. All black. They're looking at you. And you can't break it. You try to like actively break the connection, then try to break the mirror, it doesn't work, and they call you by name. Oh, are you? It's you, right, Megan Frost. Um, and they introduce themselves as the doll maker, and both heads tilt as they say, "Pleasure to make your acquaintance." Both mouths are speaking in tandem with each other as they're talking to them.
And you as well, I guess?
Mm-hmm. Mo has told me a lot about you.
Good things, I hope.
Good and bad. You tend to get in trouble a lot, is my understanding. She's very worried about you on a regular basis.
I mean, I think we're worried about her too right now, so.
I bet you are. Would you like to know where she is?
Would you actually tell me?
If you answer a question of mine, truthfully.
Do I get to know the question first?
No, that is not how this works.
Okay, so does Megan get the feeling that I imagine Megan would get the feeling that the doll maker would know if she's lying or not.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like, let's put it this way: if Theo didn't terrify you, this entity in a mirror that's not allowing you to break connection with it is terrifying you beyond that at this point. So you might not want to lie. Is the vibe you're getting? That's entirely up to you. If you do,
So
they will know
even
when
like
you lie.
more powerful than like L. Oh shit. Um. uh. Okay. Fuck. Well, yeah, she's got to find Mo. Um. Is that the only price?
Mm-hmm. Just answer my question truthfully, and that's all.
And what exactly are you?
Gotta answer my question first. Hey, or if you want me to answer that, you're gonna have to answer another question of mine. Those are my terms. You see Willow kind of try to step in, like, Megan, do not talk to this entity. You know nothing about it. I understand you tend to what does everyone keep saying? Fuck around and find out, but this is not the time.
We need information. Would Megan know what it is based on her experience? Nope.
Nope,
Cool.
not even a little bit.
Okay. Yeah. Megan's gonna first ask the question, what are you?
No one's really ever asked me that question. You see Mo and this random woman in the back seat, like, kind of roll their heads to the side, like, kind of thinking about it. You know, like, I used to be human. And then I came back. And then I kept coming back. And then I kept experimenting on myself with magic, learning new magics, magic on top of magic. Most people would call me an abomination of some sort at this point. But it all started from the first. You would call me, they called me the Veiled. That's what I am technically. It's a new term that I coined, actually. But that's what I am. But I don't have any real origin anymore.
What's your question?
Do you miss your family?
Don't think I really knew them long enough to say.
Is that the truth?
Yeah.
Okay. Like, that was Sade asking.
Yeah, no.
So,
that was the truth.
Okay. All right. Your final question would be, I'm assuming, where is Mo
Where is Mo in this instance?
right now? Mariah Jackson is in Caligo Avenue, like an alley next to a magic store of some sort. Uh, CC starts with that's two iterations there. Oh, getting ready to, and like you could see both instances of people like cracking their neck as they're thinking about it. Kind of seems like a glitch of some sort. Uh, there, she's in trouble. Oh, and the prodigal son is there as well. Ezra, interesting.
Okay, second question.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Who's Mr. Bannister?
The man
Sorry,
who
my bad. Dr. Bannister.
the man who quote unquote raised me.
Mm-hmm. Raised you. Said a little bit more than that.
That wasn't the question.
I know. That's all I get. I get it. You can see both of them like crack their wrist as they lean back in the taxi. Well, it's been real. Thank you, Megan.
Hopefully I don't see you again, but I'm sure I will.
Probably. So you try to connect with things that you don't understand and also get the sigils wrong, and he looks in a corner where the mirror that you're in with one of the thing like points to the sigils in the corner, both of them. And it's just like, might want to make sure that you cleanly write that out next time.
I'll work
Or
on
you
it.
summon me again if you want to. If you want to. Entirely.
I don't think so.
Okay.
But thanks for the offer.
You're welcome. Take care. And then the mirror wipes away. And it's your reflection again. Damien is just flabbergasted. He's just like, what the fuck was that?
Megan's like thinking about whether or not she's still gonna break the mirror or not.
That's totally understandable.
Like just as an abundance of caution. Like mirrors aren't that expensive. I'm sure it'll be fine.
But it's not your mirror, so.
Yeah, but does she care?
I feel like Mo would care.
She doesn't do it with company.
Okay.
That'll come back to her.
The doll maker is what Willow says. Isn't that what Mo had kind of mentioned before?
Yeah. It seems like
The entity that she talked with.
seems like it's pretty connected to her now.
I don't like this. I might bring that back to Miss L on that one then.
Yeah, I'd recommend that. I think whatever game L's playing, this is a piece that's bigger than anticipated.
Okay. So, this Caligo Avenue, that's where Mo is. Should we head there? Seems like it's something bad is happening.
Yeah, we should go.
But you are in trouble. Right?
Yeah.
Will you be okay?
Probably. Look, I got friends in the right places. It's okay.
All right, fine. All right. And with that, I would say that unless you wanted to do something, I don't know if you have weapons on you. That's another thing.
I feel like Megan probably always has. Hold on, let me see what my weapons actually come with.
Because I know some of them are like a shotgun.
Yeah, I don't think she has like the shotgun or the assault rifle.
But I would say that you have your firearm. Like, do you have a firearm?
I have a shotgun and an assault rifle. Not anything smaller than that. I have a big knife though, so she probably takes the knife with her.
Okay, so you also have a knife.
Yeah.
Big knives for days. All right. So with that, I'm going to transition. I'm going to say like you're heading over to Caligo Avenue, with Damien and Willow in tow. I would say it's going to take about 15 minutes. No, actually, it's in town, so that's going to take like 30 minutes. to get there by public transit, or if you take a Lyft or something, entirely up to you. But it is going to probably take the same amount of time, because traffic in the morning is not great. All right, so then we're going to transition over to Mo and Ezra, and then eventually Cordelia will bring you in. I'll like have you. So give me 1 second. We are in a random alley. We're like interesting space of some sort. This hulking frame of a person is charging you, Mo, specifically. Ezra's gonna step in front of you, and go into a defensive stance on that one. As this large hulking man of some sort tries to shove through. Ezra's able to essentially shove him back very well. Like I would say Ezra does know how to fight, first of all of you do. And is able to put distance between you and this guy. The other two kind of stand back. And he's like, okay, chill. We're in Caligo Avenue. We're not supposed to like fight here. Okay? They don't seem to be listening. And he looks back at you, Mo, and is like, I don't know what the fuck is going on, but I full disclosure, I can't really magic right now. So
what do you mean you can't magic?
I can't magic right now.
Like at all?
I mean, I can. I could, but I will be yelled at by several people. Several.
Who?
People. Corey, Millie, Theo. They all yell at me.
Okay, that's fair. I would yell at you too. No use of magic. Okay, noted. Then what do we do?
Improvise.
I
roll initiative order.
Yeah. Let's go.
Okay. All right. While that's happening, Cordelia, can you roll empathy as you're floating down Caligo Avenue?
Sure thing.
Or float walking.
And this is empathy or monster empathy? Empathy proper?
Empathy proper, yeah.
Gotcha. Then that is a 10.
Cool. So as you're floating down, you're going down the direction of what you were directed to do. You approach an alley and you suddenly feel a panic happen around the corner. You get a clear impression. You get two impressions of panic. One of like elevated panic all of a sudden, because probably conflict happened of some sort, some like interaction happened, as well as concern, scrambling, frustration for sure of not being able to do more, is what you're getting the vibe of. I think that's, you don't know who that is exactly, but like you have a feeling like, of course trouble follows us, so it must be what it is, right? So yeah. All right.
Am I rolling a d20 or a d6?
Oh, 2d6s.
2d6s.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I haven't done this in a minute.
Yeah, we haven't. Sorry.
We haven't.
I got a 10.
You got a 10. I got a 5. All right. So let's see. And Cordelia.
Am I also?
Yeah, because if you're going towards
6.
that feeling. Yes, 6. Okay. So
6.
So actually, y'all are just gonna see me do this. Okay, so Ezra. Sorry, no. Mo, you're going first.
Yay.
Then the big hulking guy is gonna go. Then Cordelia, Ezra, and then the other two are gonna go afterwards. So I feel like I remember that. I apologize in advance if I don't. But yeah. So Mo, that hulking guy gathers his frame up. It seems very shambly, so like kind of like he wasn't able to process it properly for a moment. Like it's like a delayed response, and then he rights himself up again. And then there's his hands up as if getting ready to box. Very slow though.
does it seem like does he seem like mind controlled or like
I don't know if you would know that per se, but I do know, like, you do know he's moving slower than a person should, if that makes any sense, for being pushed and then riding themselves.
okay, cool. I'm gonna lean down. I'm gonna kneel real quick and just kind of pull up the hem of my dress. I'm still wearing that nice sweater dress. And I'm going to expose my combat boots that I never take off, and I will unstrap the big knife there, and I will kind of duck under Ezra's arm, and I'm gonna stab the big hulking man.
Just go straight for stabbing. Cool.
Just gonna go straight for stabbing. So right, I don't think I'm gonna do that much damage to him, but we'll see. And as I'm doing this, I'm gonna go, do I know you?
It does not. Like, he doesn't answer you.
Yeah.
And you kick some ass, please. Roll tough.
Roll tough. Oh, I'm so badass.
Holy shit. Got a 14. Okay, so on a 10, you choose one extra effect on top of what you just did. So you can either gain an advantage, take +1 forward, or give it to someone else. You can inflict terrible harm, +1. You suffer less harm, -1. And you force them where you want them. Up to you.
Do I get access to advanced kick some ass or no?
No, that is if you leveled up the advanced.
Gotcha. Just curious.
No worries.
Cool beans. I'm going to choose I'll do I feel like I'm I'm gonna do you gain the advantage, and I will take +1 forward.
Okay, so you take 1 + forward. So that's for your next roll.
For my next roll.
Like, okay, cool. So with that, big knife does 2 damage. Is that correct?
I think it's just 1.
Oh, just 1? Oh,
big knife. Yeah. I don't want to kill them yet.
Okay.
I don't want to kill them if they're not within their own minds.
All right. So what ends up happening is what are you aiming for? Are you just like aiming for his side or something?
Yeah, I think I'll slash at him instead of straight up stab him. So I'll just go for like an arm or something like that. If he has like an arm up, I'll just slash right across his forearms.
All right, you try to do that and it does not work. It literally doesn't even pierce his skin. You notice that his hands, the veins in them are black, from his fingertips all the way down to his wrists. And it seems that there's like a force field kind of blocking you when you try to slash. It doesn't do anything. Upon that happening though, traded damage, he goes to punch you in the side very quickly, and you will take 2 damage.
Ow!
So it's kind of like practice these like right hook for your side essentially, and it hit really harder than you expected. You stumble. Yep. Ezra, it's like, Mo, back up. We don't know what's going on. And Cordelia rounds the corner at this moment.
Yes. I'm just going to float on over through the ground, because why not? And then seeing this person who just attacked my mother, I will I'll burst up right in front of him, and since I have I have ignore armor and I have a life drain attack, I'm just going to reach up through the person's body, grab him by the heart, and drain him for 1 damage if I can.
Would that work? That's the question.
Scary.
Roll kick some ass.
Yeah. One of them fell off the table, but it was a 6. Do you want me to re-roll that, or?
Yes, you can if it fell off the table.
Okay. Another 6. Okay, so that is a 11 on the die. And that's it.
All right, cool. So it succeeds. So with your attack, first of all, caught everyone by surprise, kind of coming up as Cordelia tends to do. It seems coming up out of the ground, startling the hell out of people. You grab at his heart. You're gonna gain one harm, like not harm. Well, you heal the one harm.
I
that's
heal
been
one harm.
kind of-
Yes.
Yes, good for you.
God.
And you only do 1 damage.
Yes, but it's ignore armor.
Okay, so yeah, good for you. That's perfect. Awesome. I was like, wait, is there no? Yeah, you completely bypassed all that armor. Good for you.
I bypassed his skin. It's
skin. There's more than that. So it's
never mind.
It's totally fine. So yeah,
Ew.
you are able to do 1 damage. He takes a step back at that, and you hear a guttural choking sound at that as he shoves you backwards. You take 1 damage instead of 2 because of immortality. And you nearly slam into Mo, but you go invisible before that happens.
Since that I got a 11, is that a complete success? Do I choose anything from that, or is it?
Oh yes, you do.
Okay.
You have. Let me see. Where did you go? All right, so you get either +1 forward. You can inflict terrible harm, so if you wanted to, you can make it more. You suffer less harm, -1, or you force them where you want them.
I'll do terrible harm.
Oh my. So
Wreck 'em.
So instead of 1, it does 2 damage then, correct?
Yes.
So now he stuttered backwards then that one, and kind of crouches down on that. Ezra notices you. I don't know if you notice him because he has a hood on. You can't tell because it's chanted. But you hear him say, "Corey?
Cordelia, what the hell?
Get away from my mother."
I'm sorry.
Okay. At that, let's see who's next. There's another one that comes that's coming after y'all, essentially. They are more limber, agile. They are a lot faster than this guy. They are going to go for Ezra. And Ezra's caught off guard entirely. Let me see what happens. No, I'm gonna just see all of my rolls, and I don't care because I don't have my dice with me. That is the one thing I feel I entirely forgot, and that is what that was. I forgot my dice.
Something that you forgot.
So if I get to see me. They pass. And out of nowhere, that same black veins, but their fingers are longer and sharper, very monstrous looking. They slash for his chest and they make contact. He takes 1 damage actually because he has enchanted armor on his hoodie, and it is able to cut through his chest all the way down to his shirt underneath, and he takes a stumble back. But he essentially kicks them in the chest in turn, but it doesn't do anything. Just moves them backwards. And he's kind of crouched over and on his chest. And then who's next? I feel like we already went through everyone. So the other one is doing magic back there of some sort. You notice. So they are staying where they are. They are not moving forward, but they're conjuring something at the moment.
Okay, standard protocol. We got the mage, the tank, and the DPS.
Oh, totally. Yeah. I'm glad you figured it out. Look at you. All of us are gamers here. So, Millie, roll initiative order. Right down where everyone is, and that's my bad.
So am I rolling like a flat 2d6 or am I
Yes,
adding
roll
kick some
flat
ass
2d6.
for this?
Yes.
Alright.
That's a 2.
Snake eyes.
Okay, so you're left. Oh boy, this is great. I
I'm in
love
there,
this.
fellas.
We'd love to see it. Cool. Did the tank go before you, Mo, or after you?
After me.
All right, just making sure.
Hey, Sade, I did think of one thing that Megan would want to do before.
Yeah, you can tell me now. Actually.
Is she'd want to use magic to enchant the blade.
You could totally do that.
Okay.
If you,
I'll roll.
whenever you get here, because you might get here either at the end of the battle,
Cool.
or when it's over. But you can do that if you wanted to. So you can roll now if you would like to prep for that. I forgot to do Ezra, but we have our other two members, like the DPS, the tank, and the I love that. Thank you. So yeah, you're able to do that without a hitch, Megan. So you just real quick, like you're able to enchant that blade as you head out the door. No glitches needed. Starting from the top again, Mo, what are you doing?
Freaking out. Oh yeah, totally. I think that Mo is kind of gonna size up the situation, clock the guy in the back doing some magical shit, and hope that that guy's a little more vulnerable. So she's gonna go, you got this, right? To Cordelia. She's going to just kind of skirt around the big guy to go to the one at the back.
Roll to keep your cool if you're doing that.
Ooh, this will be fun. Where is that? Keep your cool. Nope, wrong. Is it act under pressure?
That's just general cool.
It's just general cool?
Because
Cool.
you're like something's happening right now. That's why. Before you get there.
Oh, I forgot you knocked my cool down. Okay, that's fine.
You passed. It's
I'm
fine.
good. I'm good.
So the quicker one of the three is trying to block you from doing that. You're able to like basketball dodge out of the way before that happens. So you do like a twirl to avoid that. And then you continue going for the mage person. Now you can roll kick some ass.
Hell yeah. Let's go. Boom. Oh yeah. Got these little buttons here.
Shit.
What do you want from me?
Cool. So same thing. Did you want? Oh, so you have a +1 for it. So if you want to use that on the roll, it's +1. Did you add it to it already, or
no? Is it the next roll, or can I hold it?
Usually it's for the next roll.
Okay, then we can say that I did it for the cool one then.
Okay, cool. So yeah. Awesome. You gain advantage, so you get another +1 for it if you wanted to. Inflict terrible harm. You suffer less harm. You force them where you want them.
I'm gonna force them where I want them.
Okay, what are you doing?
I am going to kick their knee out from under them, and slam them to the ground and hold my knife to their throat.
All right. So you're not hurting them.
No.
Okay. All right,
no, I'm not hurting them. I'm just gonna say, what do you want?
When you do that, you're able to make eye contact with them. Let's assume that they're all wearing caps, like ominous hat wearing or like blocking out their face in some way. This one probably had a hood up. The hood falls back and they're looking at you with black eyes. And they don't answer you.
Okay.
They tilt their head at you. Since you did kick some ass, they will take 1 damage.
Okay.
So they're able to take that damage.
Okay.
They're gonna trade damage with you though. So they reach up at you all of a sudden. They grab your sides you feel a burning sensation through your dress. And it goes through your dress and it goes down to skin. It feels like it doesn't feel like fire. It feels more targeted than that. You're not entirely sure what's going on, but you're gonna take 2 damage again.
I'm gonna die.
Yep.
Can I shield spell? I know that we're doing initiative.
No, I know that,
So-
but because it's protecting someone, that's why. So you can jump in. So yes, roll to protect someone then.
Okie dokie. That is what is protect someone?
That is cool if I remember correctly. No, tough. My bad.
Tough. Okie doke. That is a 5.
Oh well.
Uh,
Oh, cool.
Yes,
I think
that
something bad
counts.
happens with that, doesn't it?
so
This time, you gain plus, but like it's for more protect someone happens if you fail. So, not.
I love this game.
You're welcome. That was a very immediate response. I was not paying attention. I swore something happens when you protect someone and you fail. You both take it. I thought that's what happens, but let me just check my actual sheet here.
That's what I
because
thought too, but I can't see it written
doesn't say that
anywhere.
here. No.
It might be a house rule because you just don't protect them.
It's just like, but you'll suffer some or all of the harm. All right.
That's on a success though.
That's from a success, but I think yeah, you both take damage, but you split it. So instead of Mo taking all of it, take 1. Mo takes 1. No, actually, because you have shield spell, I think you could just take all of it, to be honest.
I gained 2 armor.
So yeah. So I would still say that you didn't take any damage, but Mo still got a little bit of it because you failed.
Gotcha.
So Mo, you only got 1 damage.
Okay.
It burned like a bitch. Like it did not feel like fire specific, but it felt like it was something bleeding to your skin or something like that.
Just kind of go, what the hell, man?
Still not saying anything to you. Very eerie and odd.
I hate this.
Yeah. But they're still trying to attack you. They're just laying on their back when you're still like on them, I'm assuming. But yeah, that's what ends up happening. So Tank is gonna move. Tank is still the tank was attached to Cordelia. Cordelia, you went to protect your mom. Now Ezra's unguarded. So Tank is going for Ezra. And Ezra's like, hey, whoa. Hey, I am unarmed. And then backs up, but then essentially does a dodge roll out of the way when this guy tries to make a grab for him and essentially is going to let me see if Ezra failed or not. Ezra fails badly. So he tries to
You
dodge.
wouldn't hit a guy with glasses, would you?
He doesn't have glasses anymore.
Then Ezra's going to try to dodge out of the way. This guy makes a grab for him and is a little too fast, oddly enough, for his hulking frame, and is able to grapple Ezra into like a hold and lift him up. And is going to squeeze essentially, and I'm just going to take 2 damage on that. So yeah. At that moment, like even though Millie, you're low in the initiative order, you all see like between the fight, like a space dip in and shape down into a form and then pop out. And then Millie steps out in the middle of combat. Millie, your grand entrance statement is what? I can't hear you. Mechanical mute.
Oh,
there we go.
Oh.
There we go. There. I don't know what that was, but yes, continue. Sorry.
it was funny because all I said was, What's going on?
You see Ezra like being like lifted up and like tightly grappling. I don't know. I need help, please.
All right. So am I just like stating myself, or am I able to make attack right now?
You're not able to make it. I will give you one initial attack if you want to for free. Just because you popped in and you're like, the fuck.
All right. Can I use hex on the guy?
Yes.
Okay. So that's gonna be use magic, which is weird. Big money, no whammies. Math. That's a 7.
Okay. So with that, what happens? So yeah, I think you just do it, don't you? Like, is like there's something missed with your hex if you get like a mixed success?
I don't know. It's just like when you cast a spell, use magic. You may use the normal list of effects, and then you pick from.
Oh,
the
you just
following
get a
list.
glitch because you're using magic. So what is the glitch that you wanted?
Okay. Can I get the glitches? Because I'm just using mine.
All right, I can just put them up. Your glitches are the effect is weakened. The effect is for a short duration. You take 1 harm, ignore armor. The magic draws immediate unwelcome attention. It has a problematic side effect.
Actually, let's take all of that back because Ezra's Foci Glove gives me +1, so that'll make it an 8.
Okay, never mind. You're good.
Okay.
Well, no, you still get a glitch. Like it still
Oh,
makes
is it?
success. Yeah,
All
it
right.
still makes success. 7 to 9
Well,
is makes success. So no worries.
darn.
Nice try though.
I forgot how to play Monster of the Week.
You're so bad.
Then I'll take. Then the target suffers immediately suffers harm, 2 harm, ignore
Okay.
armor, and I'll take 1 harm for the blowback.
All right, cool. So you're taking 1 harm. So inflict 1 plus the hex damage, which is 2 damage to them. It is able to bypass their armor because it seemed to work just fine. They let out a growl, not like an inhuman one, just more like, that hurt. And they drop Ezra. Ezra shuffles back and is grabbing his chest really hard. It's like, thanks, Nils. Jeez. All right. Next, then Ezra's gonna go this time. Now he can actually fight. So give me 1 second. First, he's gonna get yelled at. Okay, so
Oh no.
The second he moves, Cordelia is just glaring at him.
So you do see that his eyes light up, but then you see Cordelia. I'm gonna say, can you roll help someone out?
What do you roll for to help someone out?
I think that's cool. 1 second.
6.
Does anyone else want to roll help someone out? Because is everyone like glaring at Ezra like you better fucking not?
I think Mo adds an extra. Don't you fucking dare!
All right, roll.
What's the roll?
It is to help someone out. So that is cool.
Ooh, I got a -1 cool, but I'm
Worth a shot.
that's a 4.
The fuck?
You're
Okay, Mo.
I got you.
Mark experience.
It's okay, guys. I'm good at cool.
Except you're not. Because
Except for when
Not
I'm, except for when I'm
as good
not.
as she once was, but
Hey!
What?
So you're able to bump that up to a 7. So like you see his eyes glow. He looks at Cordelia, he's glaring at me. He looks at Mo, who's like, you better fucking not. Like that's just what sales it. Unfortunately, does not see Millie glaring at him because of where the positions are, unfortunately. And then he shakes his head, eyes turn off, essentially. And instead, he's going to let's see. He's gonna look around. He sees a melee weapon propped up against a garbage can. It looks like a plywood situation or an impromptu baseball bat, is the best way to put it. And he's going to grab for it and he's going to aim to like hit this guy over the head. I'm pretty certain it's not going to work, but it's worth a shot. Give me a second. No, it's not.
That's a
Fucking
-3.
it is a 3. So
Buddy.
good for you. So it first of all doesn't work in general because like 2 harm, it gets completely absorbed. You can see like an aftershock of like a something over him, essentially. Like you can kind of see the outline of something once it hits. The bat breaks because he failed, and this hulking man stands up and headbutts Ezra essentially upon standing up. It was very quick for as hulking as this thing is. And Ezra's going to take 2 damage.
Oh.
But Ezra's able to like stand his ground. He's fine. He's just like, Jesus fuck. I don't know what's going on. This
Well,
sucks.
don't do that either. It's
So you want me to get headbutt and not use magic? Jesus fuck. It's like one of his eyes are closed, but he's like
I'm begrudgingly impressed.
All right, cool. So DPS one is going to go for Millie. And it's going to slash at you, Millie. And it is going to do. Let's see if it's successful in the first place, because my rolls have been sucking. Yes, it misses you entirely. You're able to like kind of fail up in this regard, so you're just kind of like focused, like, oh, that's right, you're okay. Oh, that hurt. And then your back's to this thing, it slashes at you, and you move just out of range without realizing it. And then you kind of feel the air behind your head. And as you turn around, you're like, oh, shit. I just missed that. All right, cool. Then we're gonna go to the monster that is being held down by Mo. Same monster term for monster, just a being on the floor. It is going to try to do the magic again on you. You're still working it.
Wait, freaking blink range. Let's go.
It misses entirely, so you're just like, fuck you.
You suck, my dude.
You just suck. I suck. This dice roller sucks.
No, you're great. I love you. I'm sorry.
Like, so you're able to like kind of kick it out of the way. Millie, what are you doing?
Goodness, what am I doing?
Your best.
Honestly, who's looking a little not so great? Like who's looking a little worse for wear?
Probably me and Ezra.
I would say Mo was for a moment. Now Ezra definitely is not doing well.
Mhm.
I think he has. He's not good. He's not good at all.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you like take off some of his armor points, or did the stuff like bypass his armor? Did the damage bypass his armor?
It seems like physical damage will not work.
Gotcha.
Okay. I would like to use the big whammy, please.
Oh yes, of course. Yes, please do. You're gonna roll and kick some ass for that, right?
I roll weird instead of tough.
Yes, do it.
All right. Oh boy. That's a 5.
Oh boy.
Wait, even plus your weird?
Yes, it was a 3 plus 2.
On a miss, you'll get magic backlash. So you describe how you are trying to attack. We are attacking the tank, right?
Yes.
Okay. Describe how you were trying to do it, and then I'll tell you how it failed.
It is the same magic building up, that electric sparkle, that neon green crackling between their fingers, and unfortunately their dream haunts them mid-sequence and it just hits them instead.
Ooh, okay, so the big whammy does 2 harm, so you take 2 harm instead.
Uh-oh, sisters.
We finna die. We finna die.
I can't die now. I was just about to live.
Cool. All right. Back around to Mo, and then I'm going to do a thing, depending on how this goes.
Okay. Cool beans. Awesome. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt.
Mhm.
Let me see what I can do. Let's see. Oh, we're gonna die. Okay, so Mo is gonna look up and see that they're a little bit fucked. And she's going to say, um, executive decision, tactical retreat. Right now. Right now. Everybody get the fuck out. And she's just going to just very quickly slash the guy's throat. Just real quick. And then
What, the one laying down?
yeah, the one laying down. The one that I got like
roll kick some ass then.
okay. This would be a hell of a time to miss.
Yeah, it would.
Ah!
You did it. Why would you say it? Why would you bring it into existence? All right.
Luck.
I know. I'm
Did you wanna
thinking
use
about
luck?
it. I'm
I don't
thinking
think
about it.
You haven't used luck at all.
I haven't because I'm very careful about it. But I do think that if I don't do this, this guy is gonna kill me. So yeah,
I'll use one if you don't.
No, I got it. I got it. I got it. I will take the consequences for this and I will use a luck point.
Cool. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Finally. Been waiting for you to use your luck. Jesus.
Listen, I am careful about it. Everybody
know, and
else
I
is
appreciate
very liberal with their luck points, and I wanted to be responsible.
I've used 2.
Wilson has been liberal as Millie. It was like that was like, yeah, consequences given to me. But yes, so you have you act as if you rolled a 10 then, or like, because there's no advancement. So you gain advantage, you inflict terrible harm, you suffered less harm, you force them where you want them. Those are the options here.
That would be stupid. I'm just gonna inflict terrible harm.
Okay, so Big Knife does 1, then plus another 1, 2, straight 2 damage. But they are going to punch you across the face with magic hands, and you're gonna take 2. What's your health at? Hold on.
I just did 5.
Can I shield spell again?
I'm fine.
Okay, then I won't.
We're getting
Wait,
out
so
of here.
like if I hit you and it does 2 damage to you, is that like filling out your gauge, or is it?
No. I just added 2.
Okay,
so
yeah,
I'm at 5 total.
So yeah, they punch you across, but you're unstable. Some are unstable because
cool.
So it feels like part of your it feels like that same burning sensation hits you in the jaw. Cordelia, since you're witnessing this, it's like okay, trigger warning, because I guess body horror. It looks like it is decaying a little bit along her jaw a little bit.
Thank you so much.
But since it just punched you and barely made contact, it doesn't do too much, so it's only going up a little bit. A good magic healing spell can fix that real quick, but it's burning a lot. So yeah,
cool.
Now y'all are attempting to retreat.
Yes, I am like, we are getting out. Everybody out now.
Does everyone agree with that? I'm asking the whole party. Is everyone okay with retreating right now?
Yes.
Okay, everyone roll. Feel like there's one, like it's run away, but act under pressure, essentially. Every single last one will act under pressure, including Ezra.
I think I have a move. Hold on.
You do.
I think I do.
Ezra is successful with it, but leave no one behind. In combat, when you help someone escape, roll sharp. On a 10+, you get them out clean. So technically, you do not have to roll anyone if Mo roll well after this.
Say it again. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
In combat, when you help someone escape,
Uh-huh.
roll sharp.
Real sharp. Okay, cool. Thank you. Real sharp in a minute.
All right. It's a mixed success, so you choose. You can either get them out or suffer no harm.
On a miss, you fail to get them out, and you've attracted. Oh, but I didn't miss. On a seven, you can either get them out or suffer no harm.
You can either get them out or suffer no harm. So you can get them out, but someone's gonna take damage.
Okay, yeah, I'll take the damage.
Is this something that we could help out with, or is this?
I mean,
okay.
You can't. You know what? Yeah, you can like to roll because it's a 9. If you want, if you can get one more point, you can help with this for Mo.
Gotcha. And so help out. I know I just rolled this, but okay, plus cool.
You can do it.
I believe in you.
7.
You got a what?
Oh.
7.
7. All right. So, what does it help out? You help. Your help grants them 1+ to their roll, but you also expose yourself to trouble or danger. So
that tracks.
It works, but something's gonna happen. So,
oh boy.
So yeah, you're able to. So Mo and Cordelia, explain how you are helping everyone get out of this situation right now.
So I'm the last one out. I will be the last one out. So I'm shoving Ezra, I'm shoving Millie, and I am using my own body as a shield in case anything comes after them. And I imagine that Cordelia sees that and is like, I'm gonna shield you in case anything does come at me.
Yeah, I'm essentially like, you are like pushing everyone and like getting them up and going, and then I like sort of am coming in behind you to get you going as well. Not realizing, I guess, that I assume something is coming our way.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So y'all are able to, I would say also, Ezra's helping a little bit too. So like while y'all are getting out, he is going to shove the dumpster away from the wall and kind of push it to block the path as y'all come through to distract them. They seem very, except for like the super quick one, zombie-ish in terms of movement speed. And in doing so, the one that you failed cutting the throat, right?
I mean, I
you
didn't fail.
You succeeded, but
I succeeded
by using luck, because thank you, by the way. So it did succeed. You see that gash across there. Like no blood is coming out though. Which but you do see a lot of black,
creepy,
kind of ichor, essentially. And it does magic. Again, lifting hands. It is. Who's the last ones out?
Me and Cordy.
You, Cordelia, and Ezra are the last ones out. So
I wouldn't let Ezra. Okay.
Ezra's not letting you. I'm sorry. Like if you were trying to stop, he's not letting you. Sorry.
At least put myself in front of him.
Nah. It's gonna be like a back. Oh fuck. Like it's a back and forth. They got a 12. So
okay.
So they like they wrap their hands around and then you see this bluish electric kind of energy with smoke generate in the area behind y'all, and that burning sensation hits y'all in the back as y'all are dipping out of the way. Cordelia, you take 1 harm. Mo, you take, you know what, no, Ezra takes 2 damage because he is going to roll to protect you.
Wow.
And nope, and he succeeds because you already like rolled, like you're gonna like be compounding a lot. You're doing a lot already for doing.
Yep.
So, so he's able to shove you out of the way, seeing how damaged you are. And he takes 2 of that damage instead. You take no harm. It's not good. No. He's alive, but his back is not.
It better be. I'm gonna kill him.
All right. And he stumbles forward. It's like, hey, where are we going?
You're an idiot. I would
Who
just
are you?
just gonna haul him down the alley. We're getting out. So wait, did you say I take no harm?
You took no harm. He took all of your harm.
Well, I'm gonna kill I'm gonna kill him.
Like you can't like you like have like handprints on your sides. You got punched across the face.
I'm fine. I'm good.
I like how both of y'all are probably just like, I'm fine. No, I'm fine. You both look
No.
like shit. All right, so while that's happening, where are y'all planning on going after this? Because this is not going to work for long in terms of
yeah, so I'm gonna have to follow Ezra because I don't know this place. So I'm just gonna kind
Ezra's
of yell.
fading in and out right now.
Yeah, all right. Y'all ever been here before? Cordy, Mills? Hi, Mills.
I've accompanied. It's not some place that I spend a lot of time. It's
Okay. It's fine. I got a place we can go.
1 second, I got it. Or where'd you want to go? Because now I'm curious.
I was gonna go back to the collector's conservatory.
Okay.
I don't know anywhere else here.
What I'm gonna say is, you hear Ezra is kind of fading a little bit, but he whistles like a really sharp whistle. Very sudden, like for what it is, like for how he sounds and what he looks like. Like it looks like someone like obviously headbutted him. Seemingly out of nowhere, after he whistles, you hear a yip behind you.
Appa? Sorry.
Oh my god.
I assume that's what his back looks like. Just the
Hey.
Y'all can't
sorry.
make me laugh.
I'm sorry. It was so automatic. That was my bad.
That was extremely automatic. That was great. Is anyone turning around to this sound?
I will, yeah. Like, what the fuck?
You see a white Samoyed sitting there. Looking at you.
Oh.
No.
I swear to God.
I'm sorry.
Don't make me laugh. Jesus.
Do you know this? That's a dog, right? Do you know this dog?
Who has a dog?
It's Theo's.
Theo has a dog. Okay, cool.
And the dog starts trotting past y'all, and it leads you in a direction. It is pointing between two things. First, it stopped it leads you. People are looking at you, by the way, but people are just kind of like
mind your business.
Like, it is a magic place, so they're like weird, but whatever. You know, like it's like how it's like, oh, accident. You know, like they're like magic accident, whatever. You know, like how it goes sometimes. As you get to like a corner of a street, the dog points in two directions. One, it points in a dark looking bar that looks like it's closed, called the Night Creatures Lounge. And then it goes into it points its looks in another direction that says the Body Shop. Those are two things you've seen.
Well, both of those are bad.
I know.
Both of those are terrible. Are you sure we're in the right place? Don't woof me.
It just does it again.
Okay.
You're talking to a dog.
I'm talking to a dog. I'm talking to a dog, but it's not talking back. You pick. I'm gonna look at Cordelia.
I was planning on going to one of them anyway, but you won't like it.
I don't like any of this, okay? Ezra's practically unconscious. I'm bleeding now. I don't know where you two came from at all. I don't know where Megan is. I don't know what happened last night. I am trying not to freak out right now.
And I never know where any of you are because no one keeps me in the loop with anything.
Okay.
To be fair, no one's keeping anyone in the loop about anything.
Yes, and we can talk about that after we lose our pursuers. Not going to a place called Body Shop, so I guess the Night Creatures Lounge it is.
That was such a mom response. So you're going to the Night Creatures Lounge?
I guess.
Okay. All right. So once you say that, Samoyed trots over to the front door. And you guys enter. And with that, we're gonna take our break. Yeah. Yeah. Are you back? Hi, everyone. I'm silly. We are back.
Hi, Silly. I'm Jazz.
Yeah, I swear. Feel like this is your goal now. Like all of y'all, this session specifically to break me. It should be the other way around. All right, cool. So we left off where part of S12 is limping over to the Night Creatures Lounge. Interesting. We're gonna go to Megan. Now, Megan, you all probably took a Lyft or an Uber over to where you know Calico Avenue is. Calico Avenue, one second.
I also feel like Megan's probably been to Calico Avenue a fair
Yeah.
bit. Yeah. Okay. I was like, Megan's also
Definitely.
Megan's battle ready and knows Calico Avenue, and she wasn't there.
It really hurts me. Like I was like, well, made for a good story. So you stumble upon it's in Midtown. It's kind of like lower east side of Manhattan, Alphabet City is where it's called. Drive up to like a small patch of of a small park, barely like part of a block, right? Like you can walk through it in like a minute or whatever. Between that and it's between Avenue C and D. You know how to get. You follow a calico butterfly to a part that just looks like a wall, and a whole bunch of butterflies. Here, a pathway opens up for you, and you enter into a world where the sky is a different color. Instead of blue, it is hues of purple and pink. The It looks kind of like the mirror realm from Doctor Strange a little bit, just not as chaotic and like loopy. It seems like a city built on top of a city as you walk through. And it's bustling, it seems vibrant and lively for the morning to early afternoon. You know where they're talking about. I don't know if you've ever been to the Collector's Conservatory, but you definitely passed it before. So you know, a magic shop on this corner next to an alley might be what you're talking about. I'm gonna say it takes about 5 minutes to get there. So if you want to do something before you get there or walk in that direction, we totally can.
How prepared are y'all to deal, talking to Damien and Willow, how prepared are y'all to deal with monsters, if there's any here?
I mean, I bought my pistol. Well, two, I have a backup, but I didn't think I was going to be shooting anything today.
Okay, as a player, I have 2 questions.
Mm-hmm.
Would I know that magic damage is generally better?
Mm-mm.
No, I wasn't sure if I know that from my experience.
Magic damage to
Creature, like
anything?
for against monsters, like is it generally better to have something
monster-wise,
magic versus not?
You will know that magic could work with most monsters. Some monsters are immune to magic. Some you will not know until like you
Okay.
fight them or like you research them.
If some are immune, she won't do it. Second question are, I'd imagine guns aren't fired very commonly here.
No.
Okay.
But in New York City, not a lot of people are gonna bat an eye either. So like depends on where it is.
I wasn't sure
It's
within Caligo Avenue, like if that was like its
someone's
own
gonna
bubble.
notice for sure.
Cool, great. Well, do you have like any other weapons by chance that aren't
No.
so loud? Maybe
Really.
we'll deal with it. It'll be fine.
And then like Willow steps up and it's just like, don't worry, I got it covered.
Okay. No price?
Yeah, no price.
Okay.
Like you saw Willow literally think about it for a little bit. Like, nah, it's fine.
I'm
Like,
learning. Okay, so then I guess be prepared for anything. Hopefully they're all
Yeah.
okay still.
You see Willow's long cloakish figure, kind of like the darkness of it, like shadows whip out to make a shadow scythe, like she did before. Now it looks like using it to walk, I guess is the best way to put it. So kind of like not like a walking cane, but like it's at the side, like ever so often touches the ground. No one bats an eye at this. So it's just like, we'll go.
Mainly like that's a cool weapon. Like
I
she'll
know.
just say it like it looks badass.
Like they puff their chest out. Like, yeah. All right. So as you get to that area, you see that there's a dumpster that was blocking that alley. You see blood. Not a lot, but it is sprinkled essentially. You look down that alleyway, it looks like no one's there, but someone definitely left. Like out that area. If you wanted to roll investigate a mystery, you can. They're gonna help you to do that instead of like also investigating a mystery if you wanted to do that.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta find my right window. I had to adjust producer things. Hey, I don't need help.
Don't even need help. Good. Like if you got a 13 regardless, but like because one of them was able to. So investigate a mystery. Ask me some questions.
I will say, what happened here?
What happened here? So a fight happened. You can tell magic was used in some way or capacity. Because it looks like random splatters of like of blood that don't make sense in terms of like fire, like someone fired a gun. Doesn't look like there's any police that took over the scene, so that means that like a gun wasn't fired or anything like that. And then you also see a different type of blood that looks more black as well. You're not sure what that is, but it looks like there's more red blood than there is black ichor.
So the second question will be where did it go, meaning like the teammates. And then she's also gonna pick up a sample of the blood to like take with her, of the monster blood.
Okay, so I would say that like to do that, you can just get a piece of cloth or something like that, like if you wanted to, and then like you kind of gather it and put it in your pocket. Damien is looking very worried now, is the best way to put it. Willow crouches down to look at the ichor. And it looks like that at the very least went in a different direction, but it looked like it branched off in two different directions.
Okay.
And then for the red blood that you see, it was more here, like thins out as it goes down. You see that it went down 2 blocks, maybe 3, and then suddenly stops.
She's gonna go to where it stops and probably just yell their names.
Oh my god.
It's a crowded area. No one's gonna notice yelling.
Or will they notice yelling? Like, okay. Hold on. So you follow the red blood. There was black blood at a certain point. It seems to like branch off after that or go in a different direction afterwards. It stops at a bar called the Night Creatures Lounge. It doesn't look like the lights are on, but you do see like a bloody handprint on the door.
Okay, then yeah, she's gonna go in there.
All right, cool. You enter. Now, you enter. Willow and Damien follow behind you. How's everyone doing in there? Is the best way to put it. I will describe the bar in a second. I'll bring y'all over. Okay. So I would say that there is like a bar, like a standard bar, and like all the way in the back, there's like it's a standard dive bar situation. There is bathrooms all the way to the back. It's very narrow, like long, like narrow-ish. There's tabletops with stools on one side, and then the standard bar that has several bar chairs around it. The lights are off, so or like there's only a few lights on. It's dark. You realize that there are windows, but they're blacked out for reasons, obviously. You see a booth all the way in the back, and you see everyone is sitting there. Ezra is propped up on one of them by themselves, and Mo is on the other side. So they're both like probably yelling at each other or like growling at each other, like once you're better, I'm gonna kill you, and like going back and forth. I would say Cordelia, I don't know where you'd be. I would say you were floating in between both of them as well. And Millie, where would you be in this situation?
I think it would be great if Millie was the buffer between Mo and Ezra.
Okay.
I think that Cordelia is just sort of floating immediately at like adjacent to the booth. Yeah.
I would also say that there's someone behind the bar. And they're just leaned up against the back, cleaning a short glass.
Has Megan been here before?
Have you?
I don't know. I feel like she probably deals with like enough like artifacts to frequent this area a lot. And if this is like a social spot, she might have come here, but
Otter, you know what? Yes, actually. Yes, actually you have. You know someone that comes here often, actually. It would be Marcus comes here often because he's
cool.
a night creature. So yeah, like you've been here before. Usually go with Marcus. But it's fun times. No one like people are respectful. No one's up in your business.
She'll
But
probably
yeah,
greet the bartender by name and ask for her usual, and then
okay.
go sit by the others.
So everyone kind of that can turns to you. I suppose I'm assuming that's only really Cordelia and Millie. But as you walk in, take the scene away, y'all. The bartender is really silent back there.
Didn't I tell you to stay behind me?
I'm sorry, what now?
Didn't I tell you to stay behind me? What are you doing jumping in front of me?
So what I miss?
I can't hear you. Can you say that one more time?
And should someone like heal him? Maybe. Do any of us know first aid, Mom?
Mom, why did y'all call? I know first aid. I can do it.
You can't even move right now. How can you do?
I can do it. I said.
Roll cool to see if you can do it.
Let's find out if I can do it.
Yeah, let's see. Let's go.
Dun, 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 dun. I can do it. Let's go.
All right, so you, like, out of spite, you push through your unstable pain. Lean over the booth table. Stand up. Actually, you're gonna like shuffle over.
Yeah, I'm gonna come around.
And you're gonna do first aid on Ezra, who is trying to like stop you, but cannot do shit.
My hands are very gentle as I poke and prod at him, and I'm going to say, "You are lucky you survived this, because if you didn't, I would have killed you."
Love you too.
So can someone fill me in potentially?
And where the hell were you?
I was at your place. I was trying to find you.
We were
Oh,
both trying to find you, it seems.
that's a long story.
By the way,
you're in trouble.
You're in trouble, Miss Possessed.
I'm sorry?
What?
Yeah, she's possessed.
How'd you find out?
Well, you may want to break your mirror.
I'm sorry.
Why do I feel like I missed so much? Jesus.
You may want to break your mirror. The doll maker used it as a way to communicate, which is who you're possessed by the way.
Who the fuck is the doll maker?
Oh, she'll describe like the woman she saw with Mo in the car, but it's like very hesitant to say that like that's what they actually look like because like, well, demon.
Willow speaks up. The doll maker, the being you talked about.
You visited them before our last mission.
What? No, I didn't.
Yes,
I don't.
You did.
Just how much time have you lost?
A lot. A lot.
Also, there's a big fluffy white dog sitting at Ezra's feet.
Megan will probably like scoot to the opposite side of like as far away from the dog as she can, but still communicate.
That dog is eyeing you super hard.
Damien, you're here too.
Yeah.
Hi.
You're possessed. So that whole book thing was a big deal.
It wasn't. It is. It's not that big a deal.
It is a big deal.
I'm going back to the
You
core.
look and not great.
I am fine. I am going back to the core, and we're gonna get cleansed, and it's gonna be fine.
I can't go with you back there. I need some.
Yeah, I know. Okay. I'm not the only one in trouble here. This thing you stole is the knife, right?
Yeah.
And you don't have it on you.
What knife?
nice magic knife. You said Ezra said it?
Yeah.
I wrote down the name.
Devine.
The Devine, yeah.
Is this that entity that you need to deal with?
Yep.
That's what they wanted.
Mm-hmm.
They wanted you to steal from the court.
It's not like I don't do that anyway.
Like Ezra pushes past the pain to sit up, to look at you. It was just like, I thought you were done with stealing things.
If it's all right, Cordelia would like to try and use magic to try and heal some of Mo's damage.
By all means.
Okay.
I steal less things.
13.
Oh, okay. One damage? Is it one damage to heal?
One.
Does it stabilize?
Heal one harm from an injury or cure a disease or neutralize a poison. It doesn't necessarily say stabilize.
Okay, so it healed up the damage on her face very well. It looks like it just reversed up. Still doesn't look terribly great.
Thanks, Courts. I'm fine.
Obviously, none of us are fine.
Okay, we got to deal with one problem at a time. Firstly, you don't got the knife anymore, so it's not like you can just give it back.
I have a plan.
Which is?
I'm gonna frame someone else.
Who?
Zane.
Do I know Zane?
I don't think so.
No, you do not know Zane. No one here knows Zane.
He's a giant jerk. Don't worry about it.
He's a jerk?
He's also in my line of business, so.
How do you plan on framing this unknown jerk named Zane for you stealing a dagger, a knife?
So, correct me if I'm wrong, Sade, but before you said that they didn't know exactly what I stole, just that it was something powerful.
You don't know how anyone knows you stole anything.
Okay.
You just assume it's Zane.
Okay. But I meant like, okay. So I'm gonna work with some of my friends on the cleaners too.
Friends?
Contacts, allies, whatever you want to call it.
Entire organization within.
La 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 la. No, I don't want to know. Please, I need plausible deniability.
You'll just forget it anyway.
Megan spits out her drink at that.
That's really uncalled for and rude.
Millie, what about you? What's going on with you teleporting?
Yes.
Oh, you're.
No, I'm not muted.
There we are.
It might be a game.
We can hear you now.
I don't know what that is about. Continue.
All right. I do magic. That's my entire thing.
Wings are not. You don't have wings. Really.
Now they do.
Jonah Theo used to have wings.
I'm sorry. What?
I'm sorry. What the
I'm
fuck are you
sorry.
talking about right now? Ezra, suddenly, it seems to be very high clarity. What are you talking about?
Theo used to have wings.
Did you mute too?
Oh no, I was talking the other way. Sorry. Theo used to have wings.
How do you even know about that?
What?
I talked to him.
Since when do you and Theo talk?
When do you talk?
But
you barely
recent.
say 2 words to each other.
It's a recent development. But I was just letting you know, y'all were questioning Millie.
Okay.
Okay. God, this is a lot.
Yeah. You teleported. You have anger issues to a point where you broke my door.
You broke a door?
And the best rational decision to like stop me from using magic was also to try to crush my hand. So there's feels like there's a lot of
Millie,
explanation on everyone's part, including myself.
what the fuck?
Think on the hierarchy of knowing things. I am on the bottom rung of the ladder. Very person.
I don't think so. Like Ezra like shakes his head. I don't think
Okay,
so.
if we're going to talk, then don't talk to me. Talk to Theo.
I have been trying to talk to Theo forever. He's avoiding me. Just like you were avoiding me. She points at Ezra.
You could break into
Just
his place.
avoiding
He's
you,
pretty willing to
avoiding
talk
everyone
then.
specifically, but
Yes, but you should not avoid me. You shouldn't avoid Millie, especially. You shouldn't avoid Cordelia. You shouldn't
I
be
haven't been
avoiding
avoiding
Megan.
Millie. Millie's been
You
like
shouldn't be
checking in on me.
Is that supposed to make us feel better?
No, it's not.
You're muted,
I
Ven.
don't want to hear anything from you, Megan. Ezra says, like pointing at you. Not at anything. Thank you.
I think we need to start over. Because clearly we are at odds. We haven't been talking to each other. We don't know shit about each other. We need to regroup or we're not gonna make it.
I mean, isn't this regrouping? Granted, in pain.
I'm trying, okay? I'm trying. Full disclosure.
The person behind the bar like lifts a hand. It's a woman, dark skinned, with dreadlocks put into a bun, sharp nails. Hey, I'm glad that you found solace in my establishment, but no one has explained anything. We're not open, technically. I just know who that is, points to Ezra.
I'm Mo. Nice to meet you. I'm possessed by an evil bug.
Charmed. You wants to go.
Okay.
No one's gonna talk. Cool. Awesome. Thank you for like entering my establishment. It's been
But
real.
Megan knows them too, right?
Yeah, Megan.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Yeah, Megan also knows. I know who you are, and I know who you are. The lovely floating ghost.
Hello, my name is Cordelia Bennett, and I am looking for a body.
Awesome. And
Also, if you know any Reapers, if you could point me in their direction.
I will come back to that. And the infernal points.
I'm sorry?
The what?
You. Yes, you. Hello.
Out of character. Am I the infernal?
Yes, you are.
I had no clue.
Devil blood.
Devil blood.
Hi. Mildred call me Millie, and turns out I made a deal with my boss unknowingly when I was a teenager.
It was Theo.
Wait, sorry. Back up. What happened again, Millie? Sorry.
From my understanding, which I guess I'm wrong, that it was Theo that Millie made a deal with, or like is the.
I mean, if that's what you think.
Well, that's what I think.
Right. Cool. No, go
Oh
for it.
boy.
Theo's not infernal.
I know, that's why it's a surprise to me, out of character.
Mm-hmm.
And now that I might be wrong, which is great.
Megan will say that, like knowing that, like made a deal. Bartender says infernal. I was like,
So you said like, oh, Theo's not an infernal.
Yeah, Theo's not an infernal.
Okay. What are they?
A Nephilim.
So we don't have time for secrets.
I'm
How do
saying
how do
things.
y'all know any of this about Theo?
Theo told me in your apartment, and
but how does Megan know?
broke into his house.
You
Why?
broke into Theo's house?
Why?
Yeah, I needed to know.
Why did you need to know?
I need to know if we could trust him or not. Trust them.
He's
or
been
not.
our handler for 2 years.
He's been our handle. Okay, you literally took the words out of my mouth.
Sorry.
They've been this shadow figure that we know literally nothing about.
He's
They
been
have
working for
protected us.
Sorry, I'm not the leader. Continue.
They have protected us every step of the way.
But they've also been hiding a lot from us.
You've been hiding a
We
lot.
hide
from
a lot
us.
from
You've
each
been hiding a
other.
lot from us.
I'm telling
Everyone's been
you
hiding a
now,
lot from us.
literally these words are coming out of my mouth. If you ask, I will tell. The problem is you don't ask.
Do we have to ask every time?
Yes.
Yeah.
For real?
So it's
You're
okay
just
for
not
you
going to tell us. You're just not going to tell us any of you.
Do you want me to tell you everything I do in my life all the time? Like every
it's
little
Literally,
thing?
you're
dangerous
hiding
making,
something that's going to
yes.
have the cleaners running after you, stealing a dagger because of an unknown entity that like you made a deal with, and I thought that was over and done with, so I'm confused.
The deal? So I made another one.
You made another deal? What is wrong with you? Do you think at all?
I was more thorough about this one.
That's not the fucking point.
With the same entity.
I owe Willow a favor.
Hey, also Billy's here making deals too, and you're possessed. We all have our things with entities.
Mine is not. It's
Willow,
not
like,
voluntary.
Willow raises a hand. And,
I meant Millie, sorry. I knew I was gonna do that at some point. I don't know why. I meant Millie's had a deal with someone.
Oddly, I knew what you meant. But so like you made a deal with, and he looks past the booth at Willow, waves at Ezra. Hello, Ezra Todd. It is a do not say my name. Don't fucking dare say my name. Right. I'm just gonna stay over here. Willow says, and like kind of takes a seat. And Damien's like, so family meeting.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Well, bottom line is that it seems like y'all are hurt. You might need to go somewhere to get healed or something. You and Ezra don't look good at all. Then they need to get out of my bar. Unless they need something.
If we can trust Theo so much, why don't we go
Millie
there?
looks down at the dog. It's established that that we know that's Theo, right? Or Theo looking.
You know that it's Theo's dog because Ezra kind of.
I don't know if we know that it's Theo.
Yeah, I know it's not like. Okay.
Does it have the eye thing?
No.
Okay.
It looks like two blue eyes.
If you say that, Megan will clarify that Theo's not looking through right now. The eyes will be different.
What? Oh, for fuck's sake. You know what? I don't care.
Broke into the house. Dog was there, as was Cat.
Ezra's just gonna lean back into the booth and lay down. He's like exiting out of the conversation. Done. What did you want to do, Millie, with the dog? Was there something that you wanted to do with the dog?
They're gonna look down at the dog and just say, "Get him to help us. We need help."
Roll weird.
Okay. Oh boy. Got like 13 D6s right next to me, and I had to pick. Whoo! I picked the right ones. Another 13.
Beautiful.
Wow, damn. Okay. So you feel a projection in your head as a dog looks at you. And it's like you see someone already heading into Cadigal Avenue. There's a sense of urgency or rush to what they're looking at. They're passing by the alley already, and they pause for several seconds and slow down before making a run towards the bar. They are incoming in 5 minutes. Whoever they are.
Someone's coming in 5.
Do we gotta get out of here?
I don't know. We can wait and find out, or we can go.
I think we've outstayed our welcome anyway.
Yeah, honestly. Where are we going?
We need to get you cleansed.
Yes, I need to go to the core. Megan can't come. Can I?
The person behind the bar, like, hey, you said you needed something. And points to Cordelia.
You know, fuck it. At this point, Reaper's Breath or Devil's Favor.
What is Devil's Favor? Is that what I think it is?
What do you think it is? Ezra says.
It sounds like a favor from the devil.
Not really, no. It's devil residue.
What they
Ew!
used to cross between planes. No, not like that.
Not like that.
So could we theoretically get that from Millie if they are related to, or they have something going on with an infernal?
I hate it here.
Ezra slowly lifts up. I don't even know what to say about the infernal part, but
Is that what you used, Millie?
I experimented with runes. I wasn't necessarily aware of what I was summoning or who I was bargaining with. So shame on me.
I will say that experimentations, I don't know what the experimentations a dollmaker did, but that's how the dollmaker became what they are, is experimenting on themselves. So just keep that in mind.
Thanks.
How do you know that?
I told you might want to get rid of the mirror and let the dollmaker communicate through it. The dollmaker told me that.
The dollmaker knows who you are.
They're not inside me.
Yet?
I think they're pretty content with you right now. That's where you were last night, by the way, was under their control.
Oh, great. Excellent. Great news. I need to go get cleansed. What are y'all doing?
I'm sorry, you were in Calico Alley though last night?
Yes, I woke up
Calico?
here.
Just so we put a pin in it, not something that we need to look into right now, but obviously if you were under the doormaker's control and you were in Calico, that's where you woke up, quote unquote, then there's probably something in the alley that it is looking for.
Okay.
So keep that in mind. But yes, no, I'm coming with you to get cleansed, and I'm either picking up some Devil's Favor or some Reaper's Breath on the way.
So,
Okay.
Sorry, my cat's having a fit now. Megan will ask to borrow one of their phones. Anyone's here?
Millie offers theirs.
Okay.
I was going to say, Mo, you keep yours in case we need to track it.
Lamau.
No, Megan's gonna give it back. She's gonna text one of her one of her cleaner friends to meet up, to see if they can work something out.
Person up, or did you want to make this person up?
I don't care.
I have an idea, so like
Okay.
I already have an idea, so
Cool.
you're fine. But yeah, what are you saying to this person?
Hi, need a favor, Snowflake.
A few seconds pass, and then where am I meeting you? Star.
Where does she normally meet people at?
Will you?
Yeah.
You normally meet at the core, so at your hideout.
She's gonna say someplace near the core. Like, isn't there a coffee shop like right next to it too? Oh, she's gonna
So
get
you
that
want to
close.
you want to be close to the core?
Um, she'll say Calico Avenue. She'll stay here.
Okay. So you're staying here. That's fine. You just need to convince the owner to stay, I guess, is the only thing. You could
She'll
do
probably
that.
go near the entrance at Calico. Like, not like here, just Calico in general.
All right. So they say be there shortly. Cordelia, you say like either Reaper's Breath or Devil's Favor. And when you say that, because Ezra stood up, is sat up. He's. I want you to roll sharp for me.
That's a 7 on the die for an 8.
Cool. You notice Ezra slowly get up from the seating position. He's not doing terribly well, and he walks over to the person to the space next to who the owner is. So if you're sitting in your face through one of the bar stools, he goes to a bar stool 2 seats away, and it looks like he's talking to someone. It's like, hey, do you have a whiskey or something? Yeah. I'm fine with that if you have that. Bullet or anything that just burns at this point. That'd be fine. Thank you. And y'all are probably just staring if anyone wants to approach, but within a split second, it looks like a shot glass appears.
Can I spirit touched? Can I just sort of try and sense out what is there?
Yeah. You can totally do that.
That's double sixes then. So 15.
You're fine.
Ooh, beautiful.
Mo, what were you gonna do?
Oh, I was just gonna ask when I was treating him earlier, could I have rolled medic?
Yeah, you can totally
I move.
You could do that. Sorry, I should have asked, but
No, it's all good. I forgot about it. So
yeah. So you got a 12. How does spirit touch?
You can sense them fully when you sense magical things. Roll plus weird, 10 plus. You can sense them fully.
Okay.
Whatever that means.
When that happens, the short glass slides in front. You sense the outline of someone standing there, and you're really trying hard to picture who they are. They're not a ghost, whatever they are. And as you start slowly staring at them, their figure kind of becomes more and more apparent to you. And it is a person also with dark skin that has really curly black hair, gray eyes, that you can see them just finish sliding the drink over to Ezra. They're dressed very formally, very, very nicely in comparison to the other person that is dressed very casually, very cozy is the best way to put it. And they look at you.
I will scooch on over to the bar stool next to Ezra. Hello?
Hello. Did you want libations specifically for spirits?
Spirits.
Spirits for your spirits. Mm-hmm.
I'm okay.
You were looking for a Reaper's Breath, yes?
I guess if you could point me in the direction, that would be very much appreciated, yes.
I mean, hello.
It's quite the nudge, thank you. I figured I didn't want to be crass or rude.
Understandably.
You know what they say
Ezra
about
like
assuming?
Ezra doesn't double take. I was like, fuck. What do you mean? He was like, wait, what? Like, but it's oh, okay. Yeah. So you would need Reaper's breath. It's been a while since I've been seen by someone that doesn't have the eyes, I guess.
Well, I don't have any, I guess. But yes.
In order to have some, because it seems like you need this for something, you are well past your date. You're kind of
Century and some change.
magics that have bound you permanently. So I'm assuming this is for a ritual of some sort to undo that.
Yes. Yes, it is.
What I will need, because I don't operate the same way. I'm going to need. I would like it if you could return when you are human. With him. Points to Ezra.
I assume you don't mean a date.
I mean, if you want it to be a date, like maybe it could be both of you if that's what you want. But I just need to talk to both of you.
Yes.
That's it.
Is there something I should refer to you as, or do you have a card?
I don't have a card. You can call me Dorian.
Dory?
Or just stares at you, Dory.
Gotcha.
I out a container or something.
I just start rummaging around in Ezra's pockets.
What are you doing?
I visited the collective or whatever it's called, and I know what you were getting.
I know you already have like a container because you also like.
Oh yeah, no.
He
was
I like
getting
no,
it,
like
but...
I just like no, like let that like play out. Like you're rummaging through Ezra's pockets. And it's like, what are you doing? And you're like, oh right, I have my own. And they take it. For a moment, they kind of like fade out for you, like entirely, and for Ezra too. And then they come back. And you see in the jar it's contained. There is it looks like what one would think ectoplasm looks like. It's like a bluish white hues swirling around. And they hand it to you. Sometime this week, stop by.
Assuming all goes well enough, I will return at my earliest convenience. Yes. Why the exact wording? Wow.
Sade doesn't know, but but perfect for y'all. All right. So yes, sometime this week or next. I have a feeling that it will work. And is there anything else anyone wanted to do while this was happening?
Can I roll my medic? I just want Ezra to
ahead,
not
please.
die. That's all. I just would like.
I'm so sorry. Go ahead.
It's okay.
You're still at risk of dying, though. Am I right?
Heal two harm or stabilize the injury. Is he unstable still?
He is. He was unstable. He's not, and he heals too.
Yes.
Okay. So you do that. Lean over. Kind of help him with his face because he got headbutted right hurt. So you're able to
Her.
clean her. So you're able to clean that up just fine. And then you help him with any damage that is done to his chest area because he was like compressed. And you're able to stabilize him, so he's feeling a lot better.
I will just. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go.
I was just gonna say I will. As I'm kind of finishing up, I will just kind of like put my hands on his shoulders, and then on his face, and I'll say, "It's good to see you alive."
Good to see you alive.
I'm really feeling this. She's gonna like flip his little white streak.
I'm not. I look like an emo edgelord, and I don't appreciate it.
Yeah, I mean that's what it's popular these days, right?
Do I look like that?
Wrong with
Like an emo
edgelords.
edgelord. I mean, I feel like you fit right in.
I think you look
No.
lovely.
Thank you. Sorry, Millie. All right. Is there anything else
don't.
anyone else wanted to do while that is happening? Like just a simultaneously kind of situation happening. Okay. That 5 minutes runs out. That door opens. And you see Theo there. Looking very frazzled, like quickly got dressed, hair out. So he has like his usual, like he usually is dressed very nicely. He still has his trench coat on, but he's wearing like very comfortable clothing, similar to what he was wearing with Megan the other day, where like he was wearing like workout clothes is the best way to put it. His hair's out, it's not up. And he looks around and kind of beelines, his eyes like make contact with Ezra's first, and then everyone else's. What happened?
In what order?
Well, first, everyone is not. Y'all fought something.
Yeah, I was gonna start with that. 3, they had magic, they had black eyes, they bled black shit.
I have a sample. Or Willow has a sample.
Almost killed this one. Point at Ezra.
Almost killed
Right.
this one. Points at Mo.
I'm fine.
Right. 3 entities attacked you at Calgo Avenue, so they didn't care about the neutrality here, I'm assuming.
Nope.
Okay,
Also, they didn't talk. Wasn't entirely sure they were in their right minds.
Mm-hmm.
And we did not kill them, so they're out there still.
Okay. And he walks in.
Also,
And
hi.
Hi, Mo.
Hi, Theo.
Anything else besides the fact that Megan's being chased by cleaners and you like points at Millie different, he just like gestures to all of you magic wise and like slowly walks over to Ezra, looks at you, Cordelia. How are you? And Ezra is like, feel horrible. Feel really bad. He's gonna like lift a hand up and kind of hover over Ezra's like shoulder neck area, essentially. I'll have to roll something. Thanks for oh god, yeah. There we go. Glow of white light, white yellow light appears. And you see Ezra in like quickly get better. Not by a lot. Like you could still see like he's feeling not that great. He's gonna heal about 2 harm in that moment. So he can move a lot better. Millie and Mo, can you both roll act under pressure for me?
Oh no.
Hey,
totally
this
fine.
sounds a little homophobic. I'm just gonna let you know.
I just want to say, I'm so cool.
That's an 8.
Y'all will do
Look at
fine.
us.
All
Look
right,
at us.
y'all
Look at
are
us.
y'all are good. Y'all are fine. Good. That light hurt your eyes a lot, both of you.
Excuse me?
No, I swear to fucking God.
That's
Sorry,
your...
not to meta. Do any of us clock any of this?
I'm about to say something, so
roll sharp. But if Mo was wanting to say something, go for it.
that's your Nephilim shit.
Yep. Yep.
You weren't gonna tell
Nope.
any of us.
Nope, I was
No?
not. Nope,
No?
I was not.
Just
Nope,
straight
not even a
up
little
weren't gonna
bit.
tell
Not
us.
even gonna
Alright.
tell y'all. Nope. That was not my thought, my plan, my process. That is something that was supposed to be kept under wraps. That is something for the core to know only. That is confidential information.
We are the core.
Mo, don't you
We're
have
your
something to
team.
share too?
Yeah, Mo.
So Theo, you know that book I said that was fine? It's not.
And it wasn't fine.
It's not fine. It's not fine. It's not fine, but it's fine because I will be getting it taken care of, so you don't gotta worry about it, right, Megan?
She is currently possessed by an entity more powerful than you or L, who is.
Oh, you mean the Fae that you don't know the name of?
Yeah, I mean, we've already established that. This is new.
I'm gonna keep on shoving it in your face. You like glares at
You think I care?
Children,
It
please,
makes me
please.
feel better.
Good
Are
for
you
you.
12? Can we please get back on track?
You need to
Yes.
get cleansed.
I'm about to go get cleansed. It's fine. I said it's fine. We're getting taken care of. I'm more worried about all these kids.
You know I can cleanse you, right?
Then do it. Damn. Why didn't you just say so?
I can just. You need to come back to my house, and I need to set it up. But it's either that or you go to the core, whichever.
I nope. I would rather go to your house. Let's do that.
Okay.
Can we wait a little bit? Because I can go with y'all there. Well, maybe. Looks at Theo questioningly.
I really don't want you anywhere near my house.
Okay, never mind. You can go.
Can I
Go ahead. Go.
can I monster empathy Theo?
Oh yeah, totally.
Okay. That's double sixes for
Damn. Okay. What question did you want to ask, Theo?
so that's an 11. First hold, I would like to ask, what does he desire most?
Oh jeez. Okay. 1 second. Right now he wants to make sure Mo's okay. He is also torn between giving Megan to the core right now or just focusing on everyone else because everyone else is not well.
Okay, and then for the other hold, I will ask, what would he accept as good enough? Like, or I guess, like, what would sustain him to not give Megan in?
If she stops talking.
That'll never happen.
He is the best way to put it, because you got rolled so well, he is at his limit with Megan. So like he's like, if she says something else after Mo, he's planning on doing that.
Then yeah, I would just like to try and establish eye contact with Megan and just like level her with a glare. Just like, do not say anything.
Please, the love of all that is holy, don't say nothing.
And I will manipulate if need be.
Okay, if you want to roll manipulate someone for Megan through eye contact, by all means.
Okie doke. And I roll plus weird for that, so
I think I roll plus tough. You want to get into this?
That didn't look good at all. Whatever that was.
I have a plus 3. So I doubled what I got.
Is it an
So you got
opposing
6.
roll?
I got a 2 and a 1. So
Gotcha.
Oh, okay.
Well done.
So you failed.
I'm using a luck.
Okay.
Oh my
So you
flat out.
fully pass. Your curse gets worse. Cool. So You level Megan with a icy look, like behave essentially. Auntie powers activate. And
Missing a few greats, but yes.
yeah, whatever. Great auntie powers activate. And it seems to work unless Megan,
It's like
you're like,
I could be really mean because I technically have the choice whether I do it or not.
yeah, I
Still,
know you have a choice of like, I'm gonna take that or not. So
I feel like the more you push, the more Megan's gonna
I know,
actually
just
do
like
it.
you're really trying,
if you
Megan
push,
here.
like I will keep doing what I said. Like Theo's gonna do. Well, granted, you don't know that. Cordelia knows that, but yeah.
I
She'll.
think it's less. I think it starts out as like a like forceful presence, but very quickly she knows Megan, obviously, and so it just more very quickly turns pleading.
Okay, then she'll do it.
Okay. Oh, okay. Cool. So yeah, I can cleanse you.
Okay, that'd be great. Um, that'd be great. Then we can deal with all y'all situations after.
Sure. Looks like there's way more to talk about than you being possessed by a book and
You have no idea.
right.
I'll fill you in on the way.
Right. Oh,
Chords. Sorry, go ahead.
hi.
Hi.
I'm trying to figure out how to describe this because
Oh no.
it's okay. It's fine.
Uh-huh.
You look past Theo's head. So he's like standing towards the back of the so like where all the bottles are essentially. There's like a menu as well up on the very menu with very odd options that a human would not need. But it's something to read. And your
no.
eye gravitates towards that. I need you, because you know something's wrong.
Mhm.
I need you to roll act under pressure right now.
But I want to fail. What if I want to fail? Can I use luck to fail? No, I'm kidding.
No, you can't use that.
Damn it!
You actually do very well. Awesome. The one time you're like, I want to fail to find out what the fuck happens.
Oh!
So you look to this menu. For a moment, you do see the words change to say something. Chapter, and then it stops, goes back to normal. You feel 2 points of pressure, one in your hand, your right hand. It feels like someone with a very small hand grabs yours, and then you feel another hand on your shoulder, that like a firm but like gentle grasp, as if to like root you back to where you are. And your eyes kind of unfocus for a moment, and then it goes back to normal. And you notice that Theo's directly in front of your face this time. Like he cleared the distance really quickly. Are you okay?
Shit, what the fuck? Yeah. Yes, I'm fine. I just do this fast.
We need to get you cleansed. That
Mhm.
that was very close. So with that, I'm going to end it here, but we're going to do like a little bit of a scene as y'all are aiming to go to Theo's apartment, correct?
Everybody but Megan. Everybody but Megan.
Megan's Megan, you're staying? Oh, right. Megan, you're like meeting up with someone.
I'm not welcome.
You are Amanda.
Oh, I was just saying, I'm not welcome.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Theo, like, will let you. You're just gonna have to manipulate him to like let you into his house.
I'll help.
I don't think
she doesn't care that much.
I don't think Megan cares. So like I was like, if Megan's not gonna do it, it's totally fine. So yeah, you're going to just be outside of Theo's apartment. Like that's all. You're not allowed in.
I don't know. Like if Megan was going to go meet up with,
yeah, like if Megan, you're meeting up with someone, you can like branch off, but you're just gonna be by yourself.
I mean,
without
I
a
could
phone.
go with.
Yeah, I would
if
feel
y'all
better
want to
if-
wait, like that's fine, and she'll go stand outside Theo. Well, she'll probably like find like a coffee shop near Theo's. Um,
You said you wanted to meet this person at Caligo.
yeah.
Correct?
So like if y'all want to wait, but
Yeah, I would feel better if you had at least one other person with you.
All right. So what I'll say is that like next time we'll start where we meet up with your person and then we'll go to Theo's. But gives us some more opportunity for you, Mo, to potentially be something bad happening. We'll see. It'll be fine. It's totally fine.
It'll be fine.
It'll be totally fine. In the moment, we're gonna like pan to someone walking up to Theo's apartment. A tall woman with pale skin, black hair, and piercing blue eyes. And then there's also someone else standing next to that person, Jesse, that we all know, standing next to him. And Jesse says, like, see, told you, this is where it was. And you also see Elle standing there, just looking at the brownstone, holding Megan's phone.
Uh-oh.
And he's like, nice job. I guess that deal's over then. I need to make sure I contact Megan about that. Good work. And we're gonna end.
Jesse, you traitor!
I swear to
There.
fuck. Oh, God, shit, fuck, damn it.
Hey, you did throw the phone into a body of water.
oh yeah,
so
you're right.
Didn't think
Clearly.
about that.
But like also, I figured that Megan would have told Elle. Like I figured that was like a reasonable thing, but okay.
like you would have to like have actively.
Yeah.
So
But
nice. Cool. Thank you all for sitting and participating in this little bit of a roller coaster of an episode. Episode 6, Chaos Mode, because that's exactly what happened. This is fucking Chaos Mode. All right. From reverse order, Jazz, who are you? Where can people find you?
What up? My name's Jazz, also known as Cinder Scoria on Twitter. I still haven't gotten any other socials. You can find me on Tumblr. Do I use Tumblr? Not as often as I use Twitter, although they're about the same right now, honestly. So yeah. But
you
if
put that on Tumblr. Sorry.
I don't want to talk about my Tumblr. I need to clean it up. I post about silly stuff on Tumblr. But if you wanna hit me up and we can chill, you can find me on Twitter at Cinderscoria or on Tumblr, cinderscoria.tumblr.com. You can also find me here at Girls Run These Worlds on not Tuesdays, Mondays for the Arcane Core, and Thursdays for the Invincible Sword Coven. You can also find me on Zeal Zaddy's channel on Tuesdays for Mists of Elixia season 3. We're in season 3 now. And then a couple of other projects coming up as well that I can't really talk about yet, but it's coming, I promise. That's me.
Very cool. And Red.
hi, I'm Mischievous Red or Red. I am typically found at _Mischievous Red because surprisingly enough, Mischievous Red's always taken. I sometimes stream on my own channel. Haven't done that as much recently, but hoping to get back into it now that I'm not planning a wedding. I'm also one of the co-founders of Huntsman's Hydras, and we do a few different shows there. We're kind of on a season break for some of our shows, but one of our nominated shows, Blades in the Dark, or for Fire in the Dark, or Blades in the Dark game, it will be starting again relatively soon. And then I'll be running a game, a Vassen game, starting in January. So stay tuned for that. I'm also on Mixed Ever Studios, their Vampire Masquerade game, every Sunday. We're in between seasons right now, but in 2 weeks it'll start up again.
And then
Good golly gracious. Hi guys, I'm Vin at VinVoxVA on Twitter, on Hive, and on Instagram. I am a tabletop performer and a voice actor. I recently announced my role as Irene Montgomery, a demon in the Dating Sim Repurpose. Super fun. I'm playing the token straight. It's a real challenge as an actor such as myself. catch me Wednesdays on the Hype Goblins channel for a little Humblewood. We're playing some D&D, some furry creatures. It's super fun. Duel on Thursdays. We have a stream on Huddy's channel. A Thin Blood 3-part series called Are We Dead Yet? Drama. Also on Thursdays is the Mythic Initiative. I'm missing some bullshit Monster of the Week games with some amazing people, and we just have nothing but issues. And I think that's everything. If I miss something, I'll announce it on Twitter, and you'll see pictures of my cat and my Thanksgiving dinner on Instagram, and that's me.
Cool. Welcome back, and I'm choking on Izzy. Risk. Go ahead.
Hello, my name is Iris Wyndham, pronouns she, they, and I have been Cordelia Bennett, pronouns she, her, the monstrous. And you can find me on Instagram at Iris Wyndham, on Twitter for, I guess, a little while longer, who knows, at Iris Wyndham VO. I'll probably make a hive at some point. Again, who knows? And you can, of course, find me here on Mondays on this lovely game, and on Fridays with the Starfinder game, Dead Man Switch. It's a lot of fun. Check it out.
Awesome. And hello, I'm Sade, or Ambrose, she, they pronouns. Thank you for tuning into this game and this wonderful cast here. Y'all did an amazing job, and of course, you did not disappoint in terms of the chaosness. In terms of things I'm doing right now, a lot of things are being worked on. No dates have been set for a couple of things that I'm in, but I'm looking forward to them because they are all horror related, and I'm always down for horror, so give it to me. You can also find me here, obviously, next Monday. I'm going to be coming back from PAX, though, so I might be a little, not brain dead, just more like going down from the socializing. But I will be in 3 panels, which I'm excited about. So that's what I'm mostly prepping for right now. And on top of that, I'm working on a couple of other projects for next year, which I'm really excited about. I'm holding off until to announce anything, but trust it's going to be pretty lit. Also horror. I would love to do more horror in general, but if my cast keeps on breaking me when I'm trying to make things spooky, I don't know if I can do that. It's something to work on. It's just another hurdle. Don't even worry about it. I'm all about it. Let's be about it. But yes, other than that, you can see us here next Monday. Are we rating anyone?
I am not sure. I don't think so.
Okay. So unfortunately, we don't have anyone to rate over it, but we would like to support whoever comes after us in terms of stream. Amazing stories being told here. If you like this story or stories that are being told on this channel, please consider subscribing. Y'all are amazing. Thank you for sitting and watching this. And until next time, let's see where the drama takes us. Until then.